business, I went and met with this barcade in Beacon to run a video game tournament for Smash Brothers and maybe like Mario Kart, and they were like,
But you don't. But you don't play those though.
I played Smash. I played
I
Mario
don't-
Kart a lot. I
oh,
played
okay. I thought you never played it.
no, I definitely played it. I played the crap out of Mario Kart 8.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, it's not new. And and I played Smash with Ian and Matt like tons of times. I don't need to know how to. It doesn't, like it'll be fun. If I
It'll be
could
fun.
find local announcers, that'd be pretty cool. If I could find people that want to like announce, be like the commentators. I'll have to do it in the beginning. But it
Yeah.
was cool.
What do you mean? I thought that's what you meant. Like, what would you be doing then?
No, I would definitely do commentating and do that, but down the road, if I found someone who's like really into it, that'd be pretty cool. If I found like two young people that are like, I'd love to announce. I'm like,
Why wouldn't you do it?
I don't know. Just maybe there's people that are really good at it. I never announced a game. My God. Oh, that's what I should send you. Don't that I'd make it just black. That looks horrendous.
I know.
Hold on. I have that's why I wanted to do it from mine, because I have it all set up. The laser background.
Yeah, but you can't run anything. You get too flustered.
No, I mean I definitely could have. I definitely easily could have. No.
Are you ready? Are you ready, bro?
Yeah, here I could send you the background. So then you also have it. And then you could use it. It's easy. I will email. Watch this cool shnikes.
Did you send it to me?
And 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
It's one of those expressions like, what hillbilly thought of that?
What hillbilly? I think the JPEG is fine.
Oh, we got some we got people watching already. Hold
Boom!
on.
All right, dude. I just emailed it to you. You could open that Jimmy Jam up.
Chatter. Who's Chatter?
Pass it in the back.
Someone's name is Chatter. It says alrighty, first post. What's up, Chatter?
Hey, Chatter.
We're just getting this is the warm up. This is the warm up.
Oh, that's because it's Twitch. Oh, because they're Twitch.
Unlimited Lives is here.
Yeah, it's me.
I know.
That's me. Yeah, I sent it to you. It's a JPEG. It should work.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
That's the cool laser background.
Well, you should have sent that before.
I forgot. I told you I have it all set up. Did you get it?
Nope. Maybe when I do, I'll just.
You get
it. Here it is.
There it is. That's it. Pop it in. Pop it in. That's the background. Pop it fresh.
All right.
Papa John's. Cancel.
Is he still canceled? I think so, right?
I would imagine.
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna guess so. I don't know if you get
people
uncanceled.
Love Papa John's down here. Yeah, it's the worst.
I mean, I don't know why you're surprised.
No, because they like really like it. I'm like, it's like Domino's is 1,000 times better. That's how bad Papa John's is.
Domino's, yeah, of course.
And even Pizza Hut's a little better.
I ate Papa John's once, and I had that garlic sauce to dip my crust in.
It's like the most delicious, most disgusting thing in the world.
It's so gross, dude. I've never gotten more food poisoned in my whole life. It destroyed me.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
It was gross, dude. I think it was the first time I really got like bad food poisoning
from Papa John's.
It was my friend Darren's house.
I love it. What's up, everybody? Issue 43 of the Videoizers. We're back.
Good Lord. What a hiatus, they say.
Yeah, we had to find Gail Tilden, the editor-in-chief, and make her give us more issues.
What we did was we got on a road trip, and I rented a van from Avis, and then we drove across the country, and Gail told us to leave. It was very uncomfortable.
It was, but she's got to do her thing.
She does have to do her thing. We were trying to be, slick. We're like, Gail, can we ask you a question?
How much did you pay for that Avis there?
That was about, let's see, 800 because there was a lot of gas miles. It's expensive. Should have taken my own car.
Seriously, I don't know why you rented.
It's more fun,
folks. I'm so excited. I looked through this issue. It's there's some good stuff in this one.
I've heard of the Roadrunner, and I've heard of. It looks like the video game's called Beep Beep.
Did Did you play Super Beep Beep for Super Nintendo?
Yeah, you really beep beep, or you're like, "That's Batman Returns." It looks super weird.
Yeah. So for those that are just joining us for the first time, we've gone through 42 issues so far of the Nintendo Power, and we started doing Mortal Kombat moves. I kind of missed that, to be honest. Doing the
Yeah,
ranking the Mortal Kombat move, every single move in Fatality we ranked, and it
yeah.
was super fun. Now we're doing the Nintendo Powers, and we're at the issue 43. And this one, did you play Roadrunner Death Valley Rally?
Issue 43. I did not.
Okay. I had this game, loved this game. Probably one of the best graphics on the Super Nintendo. Very hard game. It's a
Yeah.
really frustratingly hard game. It's like Sonic, but it's really zoomed in kind of. So like you're running really fast, you have no idea where you're going, how to get, like where the course goes. It's a side-scrolling quick platformer, but it's
Yeah.
fun, but it's pretty hard.
It really
To
was sign of the times that it was like that was
Yeah.
such a huge game.
For my money, Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote, best Looney Tunes cartoon there is.
Yeah, I always loved Bugs Bunny, and I always loved,
That's
Roadrunner
that's
and
because you're a
Wile E. Coyote.
pervert. Because you're a
I
pervert.
really am. Do you ever wasn't it awkward when Wile E. Coyote would talk? That was the weirdest part.
Yeah, every now and then he would talk a little bit. But
Yeah.
look, folks, I have the issue on me. Very nice. This was a Christmas issue, by the way. Look
Oh, seasoned greetings.
on the back, high-powered
Howard
greetings.
greetings. The weird part is Wile E. Coyote was like, "Good evening. In the Roadrunner, I must confess, I have to find him." He
Once
was like,
again, remember last
"Yeah."
issue? It was like a full 80% of the cover was Darth Vader's helmet. Remember
Yes.
that?
Yes,
And
it
we were
was.
like, it's a Star Wars game. Why wouldn't they do Luke or Han? But this one too, they put the villain, they put Wile E. Coyote front and center. Roadrunner's just tiny in the back. Isn't that I don't know why they did that a lot. They always put the villain up front
Yeah, I don't
sometimes.
know. Oh, that was with the Joker too.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
It
was
was
like
like tiny,
huge.
tiny Batman. So
A tiny Batman.
if you see this here, so you got your anyway. We usually just talk about the cover. It's a great cover. It's Wiley. It's This is what the cartoon is. No big deal, right? Nothing crazy. This is kind of very blah. The Batman Returns, just
Yeah,
like a
with the
white.
cloud.
Why couldn't they
Well,
make that literally any other color?
yeah,
Any
also,
color.
Wile E. Coyote is like, he was conked on his head, but he looks pretty coherent.
He looks like he's just waiting.
Well, yeah, but he's got the injuries, universe around his head.
Yeah. Great point. The villain designs are often more compelling.
That is
That
true.
i- Very true. We just
Very
surprised because it's such a kids magazine back then
yeah.
that like we mentioned like is this Darth Vader is pretty terrifying to a child, and it's like rah, the
I mean,
whole
I definitely had nightmares
yeah
of Dark Vader.
dark helmet. So
Dark
if I want to show you something real quick, TJ,
Sure.
over here you got your UPC symbol, you got your
Yeah, I see
code,
the United Personal Code,
but on
United Pride
on
Code.
on
Yes.
on mine, what does this say?
You've only got 1 month left. Renew now. Oh, interesting. See the inside cover for details.
Listen, this is not a
Is that a
stick. No,
oh, wow.
it's just printed. So I guess it probably came with a cover. Like the white cut, but
Another cover, and then that's very strange.
so oh, you think that's strange? Do
I
you?
think that's can I be honest with you? I
Yeah.
think that's strange.
Can I show you something? So here is what. So on hold on. If we turn the page
Okay, wash your hands. Turn the page.
on this issue, we just got this awful Bobby Moynihan, uh,
Yeah.
creepy ass Santa, which we've seen a couple times.
Yes.
Bet you didn't know I could bring something this cool.
Well, he's got where it was a black and white image that they
They
colorized
It
it.
looks like the
Looks
Three
awful.
Stooges on AMC Saturday morning when they would colorize them
It
and
looks
ruin it.
it looks really bad. I don't like it.
But if I can show you this, my issue has something completely different. Okay, it's got an ad which makes you want to. They always like you got to renew, right? They always say that, and they
Gotta renew.
really do it hard. But I wanted to show you this, and if folks at home and you can zoom in on this on your end because I can't do it on this particular image. But this kid,
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on here. Okay,
He's
if
got
you
like a what is that, a Flash Gordon helmet?
he's got like okay, so the person holding him, who
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, it says they'll let you stay in when they see this helmet. He's saying, and then the
What?
special kid says, "Couldn't we just call 1-800-255-3700?"
We don't know if there's some I mean, granted, usually a child with helmet on when they're not riding a bicycle or doing some kind of sport I would imagine you are like, yeah, see, they're either trying to reshape his skull or he runs into walls.
Yeah,
But he does have a neutron atom. It does look like a retro photo from the 50s.
yeah.
I think let me tell you, thank you, Krusnik. Hello. Hello. Good. Well, tune in. Thank you for joining, Krusnik.
What's up?
You also notice, I think it's the Santa and that guy is the same guy.
It's not the same guy. That'd be great if it
Sure,
was.
look, they got the same kind of nose.
But and then it says on the left here in bold, don't get left out. When you miss a month, you miss a lot. Only one club gives you all this cool stuff, and there's only one way to keep it coming. Just look at everything active members get. And it's just,
Everything.
but I don't understand this picture at
Yeah,
all.
it's pretty bad.
And what does it mean? They'll
Pretty
let you stay in when they see this helmet, like, oh, they don't want this kid running around neighborhood eating stop signs or something.
I
Is that what they're saying?
don't know, maybe the helmet, maybe like
Oh,
Nintendo Power Club, like the helmet's so cool they'll keep you in or something like that.
I didn't. I regret not taking a picture of whoops, this one as well. But I'll try to show it on my end. It's not going to be great, folks. Hold on. Actually, I'll do this for a second. Let me do this
Yeah.
and show you. Oh, let me get rid of this here.
Get rid of
Get rid of that.
cool.
There we go. So this says, let me try to find it in reverse angle.
Pull out a little bit. Way too close, way too close. Okay. What
Hold
do you
on.
want me to see? The people talking?
Yep.
Okay, pull out a little. Back, 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 back. All right, stop. Go up, 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 and stop. Back a little and up. And enhance. Okay. They'll let you stay in when they see this helmet. So they bring that back for no reason.
No, that's it's an insert. Just go to the
Oh,
bottom
I
part.
see Venezuela, but where's Super Mario Land? I told you we should have stayed in the club, Dad. What?
What?
What is this?
I don't know. They take these weird ass stock photos and
These
have like
prohibition era stock photos.
and look at this.
Why are they pointing to a globe?
She's so angry, this kid.
Yeah, that kid does look like she's having a fit.
It says, "Don't let this happen to you." So it means your kids are idiots now because you don't have Nintendo Power.
Well,
That's what the ad's saying.
to be honest, that's what happens if you don't.
Well, you didn't have it.
How dare you?
I'm just saying. You were.
We did. I did not have it.
Look what happened. You're an idiot.
That is true. I mean, I would argue, but I think you're right.
Hold on. We got some. We got some good chatter. By the way, this Coyote game, I had it back mid 2000 alongside my old Super No Friendo. Get it? Super Nintendo. Super No. What?
Very good.
I don't.
Very good, Joe.
I don't like that. I don't like it.
Love
Sorry.
it. I love it.
I think the joke is these people foolishly made a custom helmet in an attempt to stay in the club, but all they needed to do was spend $15. Oh, maybe.
That's pretty good. Don't be like they people. Their attempts to stay in failed.
Yeah.
Yes, so.
Yeah. But
I'm
either way, it's super friggin' weird. They had no idea how to do like a good, relatable ad. I think that was a problem with back then.
Well, the thing is, like, it's always in the like, I can't even wrap my head around comedy in the 90s.
Well, no,
Even though we lived through it, it's like we were too young to know. Even as a kid, I remember I don't think I've ever laughed at it ever. I would just go like,
oh, that's sad.
I think I ignored it. I'm like, oh,
I laughed.
Move past. You didn't laugh at that as a kid. You know what it was.
No, not this.
Yeah.
I hope somebody wished for a dick in a box.
I hope you've been good, little boy. I hope you've been good, little girl. Now, why don't you move over so Santa can lay down in that nice little twin bed you got there?
This is where Santa keeps his rum.
Let me tell you, where does your puppy keep his wild turkey bottle? Where does he keep it? Where's your mother put her fine jewelry?
I got your mother what she's always wanted. Don't peek. It vibrates a lot.
Hey, let's play a little game called Santa's gonna make a copy of this key and we keep it a secret. And then in 2007, on my PS2, TJ, you and Jerry are part of my best years. Thanks to Bulworth Academy.
Hell
Joe,
yeah.
1997, Joe. Bless your heart. I appreciate you, buddy.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate you. I remember playing it. I remember playing Bully in 2007.
Sorry. In this box, I'm very sorry. When I slid down your chimney, I smushed your cat. Here you go.
Which drawer is your mom's underwear drawer? Just want to see if it's full or not. Have you ever shot a reindeer and watched a life leave its eyes?
Then don't go on the roof if you haven't.
Don't go on the roof, whatever you do. Have you ever eaten something you love? Because you got stranded out in Alaska. Thank you, Joe. I would love to be a bully too. Let's see what happens. I'll
Or
probably just get a
just
bunch of probably get a bunch of celebrities to do it.
yeah,
I'll be just
seriously.
I'll be the voice of a random kid in the hallway.
Yeah. We could do this for an hour, this Santa. My God.
I mean, really could. It's the best.
Is the gift that keeps on coming. Unfortunately, that's not me anymore. That's why Mrs. Claus left me.
This is a real beard. I didn't grow it. I ripped it off a man's face who was sleeping in an alley the other day.
It's not even it's a real beard, but it's not his. He put someone else's beard.
Yeah. Yep. You've been beating a man half to death, and it just feels really good.
The reason why I'm not fat anymore, I haven't eaten in 3 months. Spare some change, Billy. Oh, man.
I know where I put Mrs. Claus's body. Just me and the reindeer. And now you, little Billy, you better keep secret, or you'll be sleeping right next to her.
Oh, don't worry if my sack of toys is wobbling and screaming. Don't pay no mind.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe Krusnick. Yes, that was a great.
Joe, what about our Santa Claus stuff?
That was a great mission.
All right. So
Let the boy be starstruck, Brian.
I know.
We don't get this all the time.
Oh my God.
Let the boy be starstruck.
No, it's awesome.
Thank you. Please,
Yeah.
Joe, please stick around. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors.
Yeah.
Mario, why Chatter, my sweet angel.
That was it. They love putting Mario as like Mario, come and fix your Nintendo, kid. I wonder how many kids broke their Nintendo expecting Mario's fat ass to show up.
Oh, hundreds.
You know?
Hundreds. I never had my Nintendo break.
Me neither, ever.
Mario was always dressed as a repair person because that was the big thing.
Yeah. They wanted
that if something went wrong with your Nintendo, you could call them up and they would come out in the van. I never had it, but the van would have
I doubt it. It's probably some freaking guy from a local hardware store
that
Nintendo had like a deal with.
Yeah, of course. It was probably like the local TV repairman. But I guess they would, the gist was they'd pull up in a van with Mario on the side.
Which not true, probably. Yeah. So this ad
Nintendo.
This ad we've seen, you got they've already lowered the price of the Super Nintendo to $99. Crazy for the best system of all time. With no game in one controller versus 2 controllers in Mario World. This was just the set.
We talked about it now that we're in. So just for people for that, if you tune in or you want to, go back and, watch the old ones, it's like with the Nintendo, I think what issue did Super Nintendo, did we hit Mario World? Was it 40?
No, before that it was 30 something.
Was it? I thought it was like 40 or 41.
Well, this is 43, so no, we've done it.
Yeah. It's just so, I mean, I can't get over, man. I've talked about this before, but just the feeling of opening that Super Nintendo box on Christmas morning, it's taken out of the box, plugging Super Mario World in, hearing I mean, sitting on the floor in my, in the apartment in Toms River, New Jersey, just
drinking a couple brewskis.
Yeah, me and my brother, 7 years old, chugging back Bud Lights, playing SNES.
What a cool system! I love this.
So great. It is one of my favorites. I think SNES, NES, Super Nintendo, Switch to me are the best 3 Nintendos. I wasn't a big GameCube guy. 64 was great, but
doesn't hold up.
Sadly, I had Arrow Wings, one of the most rare games in the Nintendo. Sadly, my mom, God rest her soul, well, that's right, sold it back in 06 and had my PS2. Oh man, she sold it. My mom sold all my stuff.
Yeah. Well,
we go to a flea market. My mom would make me sell our toys at a flea market.
Like you do it. Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It's hot.
Rough.
It's in Jersey. It's hot weather, and then watching some little kid go, cool. And
Mama needs smokes.
Yeah,
go sell your Contra.
Yeah, my mom's like, do you enjoy watching cable TV? Sell this He-Man castle.
So, let's dive into what we got in this issue. We got 4 Nintendo NES games, Batman Returns, James Bond Jr., Tecmo Basketball, and Caesar's Palace.
Oh.
Game Boy, we got Mario Land 2, excellent game, Bonk's Adventure, and Looney Tunes. And for the SNES, we have Desert Strike, Return to the Gulf. They love these freaking army games. Roadrunner, Death Valley Rally, Spider-Man and the X-Men, and Arcade's Revenge, Pushover, and Battle Clash, Bazooka Blitzkrieg, and X Zone. That is, I believe, some Super Scope games.
Ugh,
All in one, yeah. And what is this guy doing to this poor polar bear or dog?
that's a polar dog.
It looks like he's about to crap something out so hard, but he's the guy, he's like, "Get off my kidneys!" And this guy's just playing his Game Boy, which is plugged into the wall for some reason.
Yeah, you ran out of batteries, bruh.
You couldn't play it that way. You couldn't play it plugged in.
I mean, I never had one. My cousin had it. My cousin had all the cool stuff. Hey, Joe, don't you worry. You just sit back and enjoy the show, and trust me, you're fueling my ego, and I love it.
No, it's yeah, Joe, keep it up, man. This is
Keep
great.
going, man. Just keep watching. Tell your friends.
Tell your friend at this show. We're bringing it back.
Bring it back.
Videoizers. Have you watched this show? I think he hasn't even watched this show yet.
Oh,
He's
this
just
is his
he's
first
just
time. Thanks for
in
joining the
awe.
stream, buddy.
He's in awe of Ricky.
He's in awe of my character and bully.
He keeps calling you Ricky. I love it.
That's it. Yeah, Ricky Pacino. Yeah, that dog is gigantic, and he's got a
Right?
You know what? If you ever, they don't sell saddles for dogs. I've never seen it.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. They used to back in the day. There he is.
Can't do anything nowadays. Okay.
There's Yosh.
There he is.
There's
Did you see Mario the movie yet? Can I spoil it?
Don't spoil it. I'm going to watch it.
Okay.
I have a way to play it.
A few issues back, we asked what you thought were the most important attributes for a great video game system to have. The responses range from having great response from the controllers to the ability to play a wide variety of games. Here are just some of your comments. So they asked, "Hey, what do you think is the best system?" What do you think people in Nintendo Power answered?
I bet the ones that Sega Genesis came up when writing the old G file.
Right,
G is in garbage.
yeah. Um, uh, this says, yeah, these letters aren't actually fun. Usually they're some of them completely
Yeah, some of them
batshit
are
crazy.
pretty crazy and fun.
But this says many competitors' games fall behind in graphics.
That sounds like the marketing department at Nintendo jumped into that letter.
Super NES I mean, this one too. Why do you like Nintendo? The Super Nintendo games are 10 times more challenging. That's not a fun thing.
It's also not true because I think the Sega had a lot of weirder games. Oh, and Joe says Sega Genesis versus Super Nintendo. Nintendo knocked them out cold. It was true. That was a huge thing with Sega versus Nintendo for years.
Yeah. Now Sega just bought Rovio, which is crazy, for $1 billion.
I don't know what Rovio is. What's Rovio?
Angry Birds.
Oh God.
For like $780 million. They just did Nintendo like cut them a check for that much? Like, here you go, buy yourself something. Nice.
Look, Chad, I remember I kept my Game Boy in a carrying case and filled the
yeah, me too.
Spare AA batteries.
Me too, man. I did the same thing.
How long did the batteries usually last you? Was that maybe a couple hours, like 2 hours?
Yeah, a couple hours, because I would take it from my grandma's. We'd it'd be like a half hour, 45-minute drive there one way. So yeah.
And there wasn't rechargeable batteries like that much.
No. So this says, why aren't there any good games coming out for the NES now? I don't have a Super NES. I love how this idiot would write a letter to the company. I don't have the thing you made.
Yeah.
Meh,
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we have Mega Man 5 coming, and there's a lot more coming out, but there's over 500 games. Maybe you missed one, Steven. You idiot.
Hey, Steven, why don't you get a goddamn job? And then you could buy a Super Nintendo. Why don't you tell your dad to stop going into the drink? Get yourself a Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
You're garbage, Steven. You're garbage.
This one just says the Yoshi stowed away in the suitcase. It's actually not funny at all. It's not even like interesting. It's not even weird enough to make fun of. It's just dumb.
So when I found it was true. Is it just he made up a story?
Yeah, it's silly. He says a game. Yoshi loves the taste of the magazine, but he needs more oregano. Like what? All right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I love oregano. Never once did I go, this needs more oregano.
Look.
Ooh, CD-ROM news.
Our favorite thing.
Our favorite thing is that they've been teasing. So
for over a year.
If you didn't know the lore, Sony was in talks to create the PlayStation was supposed to be a Nintendo CD system. and then Nintendo what was it? What was the story? It's like Nintendo screwed them over, I think, or something?
Literally at the uh
Convention?
C
Con?
this the CES, the Consumer Electronics Show. Literally screwed them like overnight,
Yeah,
and
overnight, was
and
like,
they
"Yeah,
went
we're not gonna do this," because they
they
wanted to
went
do
with
it with
Philips.
Philips.
Yeah.
So then when they did that with Philips, Sony, of course, was like, "Alright, then we'll just do it ourself." And boy, oh boy, was that one of Nintendo's biggest mistakes.
Yeah.
What was the competing one with, PlayStation?
It was N64.
Was 64 competing with
Yeah.
PlayStation? Because it could not have been the CDI. The CDI was
No, no, no.
so bad. Yeah, the Nintendo Sony prototype.
And one of the many Genesis add-ons at the time, 32X,
Oof. Oh my god, my cousin, of course, he had that where it was like
Sega CD.
7
Yeah.
systems in one. Just
Yeah.
in case you hadn't heard, Nintendo's announced its upcoming CD-ROM system will feature a custom 32-bit co-processor. We're convinced that a 16-bit processor will not provide game players
We're
significantly
convinced.
enhanced and unique video games by offering enhanced processing power and speed. We are confident that our CD-ROM, when coupled with a Super NES, will offer a truly superior gaming experience to cartridge-based games. Thanks for the letters. Talking about the CD-ROM system. We'll keep you posted.
So again, this was December 92. Um, Nintendo didn't make a disc-based system until the GameCube
Yeah.
in what,
Okay.
2001 or 2 that came
And
out?
remember, they were little mini
And they were
CDs,
mini discs too.
little cute little mini discs.
Yeah. Or
So
the
Joe
Saturn.
says, yeah, Joe had a Joe the Nintendo 64, the Sega Saturn, and the Dreamcast were rivals of the PS1. I know Dreamcast was out with PS1, and Dreamcast was pretty boss.
Yeah, never had one.
Oof,
I
I
know.
love Dreamcast. It just
But
didn't.
it's just crazy they're still freaking talking about it, and they just
Oh,
I
dude,
wonder if they knew that they weren't gonna do it at this point. This is actually pretty fun.
I can't believe you didn't have Dreamcast, man.
Now we were a Nintendo family.
Ah, Dreamcast
Yeah,
was so good.
I know. So
Oh,
Battletoads, contest winner. Eric Hintz from Chicago Ridge, Illinois. Actually, if you were I want you to you'd probably think it was a child. You already saw the picture,
yeah.
but which one do you think won this contest? Who do you
Uh,
think is the winner here?
I think the one in the middle that when he moves into a neighborhood, he has to knock on all the doors and say, "Hi, do you have children? I just moved into the neighborhood."
Aren't you that mall Santa? Yes.
Oh, yeah, I used to have a beard, and then some man ripped it off my face.
It's full circle. This guy won a trip to go to Rare Studios in England, and he saw Battletoads and Battle Maniacs before it was released, which is badass.
Yeah,
But look, Eric, along with Chris, left, and Tim, right.
yeah.
So I assume that means he's the guy in the middle,
Oof.
right?
That was such a look back in the '90s, was dark sunglasses that
What
were
pet
eyeglasses,
pedo? Yeah,
bad beard, yeah, just polo shirt and just long hair on that looks like my dad's hair, like long hair on the side, balding at the top.
yeah.
Just like shave it off.
That's what they had back
So
then.
what happened? He just went there and just played? Is there
Yeah,
nothing?
won a trip to Rare Studios, which would be kind of cool. But
Could you
it's funny
imagine?
that he's a 47-year-old
It
man,
is
not like an 8-year-old boy.
it is funny. They're probably like got a bunch of lollipops and candy ready
Yeah,
for
he shows up.
kids.
Hey, I'm Eric Hintz. I want
Hey,
he's he's smoking outside. Can I smoke inside the studio? Not really. Can you do it outside?
hey,
Uh,
how's it going? Y'all take these lollipops.
you guys got a red light district here?
Hey, where's your crapper? I think I had a bad gas station burrito on the way up here.
Or as you weirdos call a petrol station, right?
Yeah, petrol. What's that about? Any cute girls that work here? They're like, oh God. Tell all the women to go into a meeting and get away.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. We're at a code 5. Why don't you have all the ladies have a nice meeting in the room with the no windows? Keep them away.
By the way, we're 30 minutes in and we're at page 7.
Having too much fun.
we get
Well,
we get
I think the good rule of thumb. I know. Well, the good
it's
rule of
fine.
thumb that we've done was like, when we get to, we can just go through and just
We skip all the games pretty much.
I mean, we kind of do. We skip the
I
games
know.
unless there's like fun, fun stuff.
Yeah. Oh, how do you como se dice bully in Espanol, Joe?
Oh, Joe, there's a big
El torador?
I
Something like
noticed
that?
that there's a big Spanish speaking bully audience. I should learn Spanish so I could talk
Uh,
to them all.
verdad? Yeah,
Coma
that's great. So,
ceviche.
so this one, look at this. This is gonna be a favorite from Gail, Editor's Corner. Read this one, TJ.
Just who are George and Rob and okay, so for just a little background thing on
Yeah.
anyone who's joining for the first time. George and Rob was Nintendo's version of Siskel and Ebert, and it took up
Came
4
out of
like,
nowhere. 4 or 5 pages, came out of nowhere,
it
not
just was
funny,
it wasn't
off.
fun. I mean, it might have been like they might have been trying to be funny, but it really was a Siskel and Ebert take, and it was so dumb.
Yeah.
And it's
And I
just I don't understand what they were doing, and
well,
they would do stuff. So let's say,
this
just
letter
who
explain I bet people kept probably like, "Who are these idiots?" And
yeah, yeah.
she had to take a quarter-page ad out in her own magazine
They take an ad on their own magazine.
and explain who these schmucks
So
were.
she goes, "I wonder if they're in this issue too."
They are.
Just who are George and Rob anyway? This is a question which I've been hearing from a great number of readers.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you a bit
More they
about
usually say, "Who the fuck are George and
I know,
Rob?"
it's also like, why don't you just take a hint and
Yeah.
just cancel the segment? Take a hint. No 7-year-old wants to hear two 30-year-old men talk about a video game. We
Yeah.
don't care. Okay.
Wait, hold on, we're in our 40s.
No, that is true. Well, I'll tell you about him. George
Can you
Sinfeld.
can you clip that?
George Sinfeld is a staff editor for Nintendo Power and has been reviewing and writing about games since we started the magazine. He's a member of Nintendo Games Evaluation Squad. Rob Knoll is a member of the game evaluation team as well, and also fills the position of assistant trade advertising manager. Oh, cool. For Nintendo's marketing division. Both George and Rob play active roles in helping Nintendo produce the best games possible. They don't pull any punches, and they're now playing column. Trust them.
They don't pull any punch. That's what awful comics say. This guy doesn't pull any punches, man. Okay.
I mean, it's just like I don't care who you tell me who they are. I don't
Yeah. They're not
care about George and Rob.
they're just boring. All right, let's
It's just
dive in. We got
poop.
Batman Returns
Hold on.
coming at what?
Coming at you. Yeah, can we look at the enemies that number 1, is there Fat Clown?
Hold on.
Oh no.
We got Thin Clown. We got Thin Clowns 2,
Gun
Gun Clown,
Clown.
Stilt Walker, Fat Clown,
No, that's so bad. That's what I
Ninja
would be
Clown.
cast. If I was casting this as in the movie, I would be under E for Fat Clown.
100%. I'd be I don't know.
You'd be
Maybe
Fat Clown. Don't
I'd
don't
be
don't
I'd be
don't try that.
I'd be Stilt Walker.
Maybe you would be because you're very tall.
Yeah, yeah.
Ninja
Fire
Clown.
breather, shooting thug, knife thrower, just regular thug, acrobat,
Fat Thug. Thin
tattooed
Thug.
strongman.
Tattooed Strongman.
So this is this one. You know, I actually did not play this game. I never played this one. I love the first one actually, even though it's very hard. But this one I
Yeah.
didn't play. I went on to Super Nintendo. No, wait, I had Return of the Joker for Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
I had that one.
You
But
excited to see him in the flesh?
it's really hard to support Ezra Miller, but it's like
Yeah,
it looks kind of cool.
I mean, there's things going all to Jonathan Kang or Jonathan.
Yeah, Majors.
Yeah, he's
Jonathan
still
King.
going through all the craziness. Like it's it's wild to me, Brian. I think I've said this to you personally, and I'll say it on here. It's wild to me that none of these gigantic studios with so much money
Mm.
don't do like before you have a person or an actor who is like the thing.
Mhm, mhm.
Like Ezra Miller is very important to Flash and all, and you don't do a like an extensive background check
Yeah.
and like just do a mental evaluation of
Hey,
everybody. It's
hey,
crazy.
you ever just nail an audition though, bro?
It's nuts. It's
You
crazy.
know, that's really what it was
It's just
probably.
someone becomes the it person, and then every person they just grab it, and then it's like,
Yeah.
what do you do? We have two. There are two performers that are linchpins in DC universe and Marvel universe,
Mm.
and it could all just they'll have to just recast, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be real weird.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So, what went through your mind when Michelle Pfeiffer licked Michael Keaton's face in this movie?
I number one, I was way too young. And
Oh, yeah.
I think I thought it was gross because
Uh,
my mom used to lick her thumb and clean like if there was schmutz on my face, and
she would clean your butthole like that, right?
I would smell, and you would smell it. My mom said like bad breath just because she just wouldn't, she would brush her teeth, but it's like, so that's all I remember is like when she licked her face.
Oh,
Now,
that's
if I watch
funny.
it now, I'm like, you're like, oh, that's pretty sexy.
Yeah.
But then I was just like, as a kid, I'm like, ew, his face where he smells like her mouth.
One of the best penguins, right? I mean, come on. So good.
No, the Batman from the '60s is a better Penguin.
Yes, but this is great too.
Got
This
him.
is
Why,
great.
you idiot? Of course he's the best one.
Who,
What's
this
wrong
one?
with you? Yes,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
the Batman from the '60s TV show, you think I would defend that over
Wah, 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 wah.
over,
Well, that's more of a that's a great comic book, silly penguin. This one is creepy.
this is just good.
It's really
I
good.
mean, I like the Penguin in the Batman. I think that's a good take.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's
Um,
good. Oh my
I
god, James Bond Jr.
I never watched this. Was this really a
Right.
thing?
What?
Like a popular enough thing?
Do you not yes. You don't remember this as a kid? Were you, like, kind of
I never watched it ever.
you might have been aged out, like, 1 or
Yeah,
2 years.
yeah,
Yeah, James Bond Jr. was a whole thing. I mean, it worked. It's just you throw Junior in front of something and us
right.
idiot kids are like, "Oh, James Bond. Oh."
Batman Junior.
Yep. I would have been in. I would have been in. Yes,
Yeah,
Joe, you 2 valid points, Joe. Extremely valid.
yeah. Colin Farrell was great. Didn't know it was even him.
Yeah, neither did I.
So here's
Like
the
the
thing.
dream season.
I want to talk about this, and our friend Jeff would know this too. You wouldn't, but Tecmo basketball is not a good basketball game, unfortunately. Tecmo Super Bowl for football is the best football game still to this day. By the way,
Wow.
Tecmo basketball is not very good, unfortunately.
Wow.
And these pictures here are actually, I believe, from real players.
Oh,
Um,
you mean like they took a picture and then they drew over it?
yeah, like
Oh.
This is Clyde Drexler over here on the right.
It's called like rotoscoping is one of the
Yeah,
terms.
this is some yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So, it's got the
Disney
NBA, it's got players, but it just wasn't good on it was like Double Dribble was just much better,
Yeah. Disney
you
would
know?
do that. They would film an actress dancing, and then they would draw over the film
Yeah.
to give it fluidity. Let me
Yeah.
tell you what I loved as a child. Las Vegas.
I
One of
do
my
enjoy
favorite things.
you make fun of me, I do actually enjoy these games, but it is silly that they
You're
did
s
have a
you're
bunch of
so
them.
you're so weird.
I know.
You're such a weird guy.
Look at Vanna White over here.
I know.
Video gamblers are in luck. Look, that's
God.
degenerates are in luck. Virgin Games introduced in the NES version was popular Game Boy gambler. See, so this was a Game Boy game first.
Sai Kaiser's Palace. Hello, Hannah.
What? Oh, Hannah's
Welcome
back.
back, Hannah.
What's up? Yeah.
Across
So
the pond.
yeah. So this is oh, we just talked about Merry Old England and Rare Studios. So
Oh,
this so you get $1,000. She's like, hey, you want to place your bets, sucker?
oh
You
my
know.
gosh. Let me tell you, that's a woman after my own heart. Hey, how you
Yeah.
doing? You wanna play the bet?
Hey, what's up,
Hey, good doing,
blackjack?
Phil. Why don't you come over here? Give me a nice smooch.
Well, it says front doors. Like it shows you. This is where you go back to your hotel. You
Oh,
have to
that's
leave the casino when you do really
those are the
bad.
front doors. Mash the B button not to take your own life because you lost everything.
uh, yeah, I mean these don't, I like playing blackjack, so whatever, it's no big deal. What's funny on these codes now at this late stage?
Yeah.
Most of them are just like, hey, this is weird if you do this. It wasn't even like how to get extra lives. It was always like, this is a weird thing that happens if you do this
Oh, you mean
sometimes. Like
glitches or something?
glitches or yeah, things like that. Well, a couple of
Space
these.
Megaforce. Oh, the Addams Family. Oh, look, Monopoly. You love that game.
Love it. I just played the other day on
You're
PS5.
so weird.
How mad are you? I
I'm
used
not
my PlayStation 5 to play Monopoly the other
so strange.
day.
So strange. T2. Oh, for Game Boy.
Right? Can't be good.
Smart Ball.
That's so funny too. Hey, you know that violent game about
Dude, it's
robots
one of my
killing each
favorite
other?
things that we had there was a cartoon show and toys for RoboCop and the
Yeah.
Toxic Avenger.
Yeah.
Insane.
Oh,
Oh, no.
look at Fatty Boy Gannon over. So this is the
So
final battle.
so again, for people joining who haven't seen all the episodes leading up, this was a thing in Nintendo Power for like 20 or 30 issues, I think, maybe 20 issues, that they would just start doing full-blown comic books in the middle of the magazine.
Yeah.
And it was just so dumb.
Yeah, it was they really I guess they had a bigger budget and like how can we fill this? And these aren't if I read that they'd probably be okay, but I just don't feel like now as a adult, I don't think they would be fun.
No, it's just
Back then I was probably like, "Oh, cool." I definitely read them back as a kid. But
yeah, I mean, probably you've nothing better to do. It was either watch Ash or read Nintendo Power comic books.
so here's Link killing again.
Wow.
Zelda's quite a dish, right?
Did you zoom in?
On which one? This what's a
Dude,
good
that
picture?
sword's covered in boogers. Yeah, zoom in. I want to say.
Ah, booger sword.
No, I want to see Zelda. Come on, man. Stop teasing me.
The
There we go.
Following Ganon's defeat, the Dark World vanished, releasing many who had been trapped there in monstrous form. They longed for peace once again, returned to Hyrule.
Once again.
Once again.
Zelda.
I want to marry a magical elf. That'd be
That'd
fun.
be rad. Hey, Channel 3, how you doing?
Yo, who's Zelda? Oh, snap. What up, Channel 3? So there
Who
we
is
go.
Zelda?
Yo, who's Zelda?
Who's Zelda? So weird.
This is a booger sword. That's why it beats Ganon every time. He's like, gross! He just runs away.
Clutches.
So he just puts it in the rock, and then it's covered. It gets covered in algae.
Clutches really is a term that no one uses it. Like, I guess I could have said, like, man, my ex-girlfriend really had me in her clutches. I guess I could have said that
Yeah.
because she was evil, so it made
Yeah.
sense.
What was this? What was it? Excuse me,
Excuse me, princess. But
was that in the game?
what?
I don't know.
No,
Excuse.
Zelda series might have been in the cartoon series.
Oh, you probably didn't play Mario Land 2, did you?
No, I'm going to tell you one of my biggest regrets I had was since we couldn't afford a Game Boy. My cousin also never bought Mario Land or Mario Land 2.
Didn't
And
it?
I was just teased
What the fuck?
reading these issues and everything else being like, because I love Mario. And I was like, there's two there's two for Game Boy. And I always want to play. I was obsessed with trying to play it, but what am I supposed to do?
That seems like a 1-for-1. Everybody who had a Game Boy should have Mario Land. I don't understand.
My cousine did not care.
Cousin sucks.
Whoa.
I said it.
You did.
Look at that astronaut Mario over here. Little big boy.
What was with the rabbit ears?
You could float with the rabbit ears.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Space Mario bonus bell.
So there's this map actually, I was playing it the other day on the Switch because it's on Switch Online, by the way. You could play it now.
Wait, shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Wait, is it on the NES?
It's on the Game Boy one. Did you get the expansion pack?
Oh, no.
You should. Game Boy games rule.
Maybe.
This map is actually hard to navigate, and I cannot, for the life of me, find the final zone. I'm going to go back later and look which zone I'm missing like an idiot.
Really?
I swear to God, I can't find the last one. It's not a big map. I just don't know. I just don't know how to get there.
Do you know what game did that to me? That really screwed me.
Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah, no. I beat that game. It's great. Chrono Trigger did that. I played it, and I stopped playing for like 3 months, and then went back in, and I went to every single time port. I was like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Yeah.
Oh, what a dumb way to do a game.
Yeah. Mario, he's got a whole land called Mario Land in the game. What a narcissist.
That is narcissistic. That is very narcissistic that he's got his own.
It's a really good game. This is Wario's in it. It's a really, really fun
The
game.
first time Wario is in the no, he had his own.
No, he's in Mario Land 1, I think, right?
Oh, is he? Interesting.
And then it's funny, in Mario Land 3, it's actually Wario Land. The next game in this series is actually Wario Land.
Oh yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Wario.
Interesting. Now, here's the thing about Bonk's Adventures. I always thought Bonk was done in TurboGrafx.
You are correct.
And I guess it was like then they just leased it to Nintendo.
And then they realized 8 people bought a TurboGrafx 16 over here in this country.
That is true. No one really did it. Oh, Joe, you got a cool list of games, Joe.
TJ, do you know the name of the TurboGrafx 16 overseas?
Doki Doki Panic.
What is it? It is a PC engine.
A PC engine?
That's what it's called, the PC engine.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Okay.
First games of Super Nintendo. Yeah, these are good. Mario Kart, great. Mario World, obviously. Donkey Kong 1 and 2. Hold on Super Nintendo, was that like a pack? No. Lion King, Top Gear. Well, Donkey Kong. Oh, Country, he means.
Okay, yeah, he's Donkey Country.
All right. Roadrunner, nice. Aero Fighters, Killer Instinct, your fave.
Oh, KI was so bad on Super Nintendo. But what were you? I don't understand why they never made Killer Instinct on 64. They made the second one might have been on there.
I think they did. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Look at Bug. Booga Luga, he says.
Booga Luga.
Bonk's fine. It's a cute game. It's very
Bonk is listen, it's not the best game. It's fine. Can't go wrong with those games, Hannah says.
Oh, Porky Pig. Here we go.
My God.
Looney Tunes. I bet this game was actually kind of fun. I think it is actually. I did play it on the handheld, the emulator recently, and I do believe
Man, I can't believe they made KI2 was on SNES instead of just waiting for the you know that it used the Nintendo 64 card in the arcade.
really.
They never made it for 64, and it was like when Killer Instinct started, it was like Killer Instinct. It would have
Mm.
the 64 logo would spin because it was like the original
Oh.
thing.
Oh.
It's insane. They wouldn't just do it for 64.
Yeah. Oh, here you go. More
No,
crazy.
63 I did. Or maybe they KI Gold. Okay, they did do it for
Yeah, I think that there was one for
yeah, I
64.
think it was a Killer Instinct Gold.
Look, your favorite thing. This is imagine if this was the plot of the Mario movie. They
Ah,
just found
this
some weird old back issue.
Cuphead. Well, Hannah asked if we play Cuphead. Yeah, Cuphead is amazing. I think the art direction for Cuphead is incredible.
Cuphead's
It's
a
also a very
perfect
it's also a
perfect.
very hard game. I never really
I beat
played
it.
it too much, but I
Oh,
definitely would.
you should really
I would. I
I
know,
beat
and I
it.
heard there's like an easy mode, so I could just play it. But it's very
But you
challenging.
can't beat the full game on easy mode, which is annoying. You have to
Oh,
play it
that's
on
weird. Nah,
you have to play it on normal.
I ain't got time for that.
Yeah. It almost is impossible, Hannah, but if you start getting the patterns and knowing what's coming, it's all about patterns. All Nintendo games were about patterns. Cuphead's about patterns. It's such an incredibly perfectly designed game technically because you can't mess up, you know what I mean?
Don't
Um,
mess up.
yeah. Yoshi, 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 Yoshi. This was
Yoshi,
fun.
this is weird. Yeah, this is again just to fill everyone in. It's like this is it was like there was like 20 pages of comics. I was like, what are you doing?
And
I wanna read
it's just
video
them
games.
yelling the whole time and with,
But it's also like Brian, if you started getting Nintendo Power at issue 40,
you probably
what are
would
you
have met.
gonna do? Get the back issues to find the story?
That's true.
It's the stupidest thing to do. It's not good.
That's funny. Oh,
Make them self-contained.
Counselor's
Is it over?
Corner.
I know.
This is our
It's not as
favorite one,
fun as it
everybody.
used to be.
Oh, this is the first. This talks about the
No.
Mario.
The drone fight, like, it's a fun it looks
Yeah,
fun. It's like, I don't care.
I know. All right, let's go into this. Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past from Kikoa
How do I
Kuhiya.
oh, what?
How do I get the flippers? Was there flippers in A Link to
Koa,
the Past?
have you ever met someone named Kokoa?
No, that is a hang loose though, man. That's
Oh my god,
awesome.
Joe, mail me 3, Super Nintendos for $100.
Yeah.
I'll Venmo you 300. Mail me 3. No,
Uh,
please don't. I don't need them, but thank you. Please don't.
in the mail already,
No,
buddy.
no, we don't need it.
So
No.
Kikoa, it's a little dark. His picture, I can't really see much.
Well, it's
He
also like
looks.
I never knew someone named Kokoa. I
Yeah,
just
that
it's
seems
maybe he's
very
Hawaiian or
Hawaiian.
he is.
He's
The
got that
flippers are
Tom. He's got
the flippers
That Tom Selleck
I
stash.
know mustaches were yeah, I never
Yeah.
trust a man with a mustache. I agree
Not
with
much about him. Let's see. Aaron
you. That's
Cartosian.
fine. How do I use the super moves for Zangief, Dalsim, Ken, and Ryu? Okay, can you scroll down because I do love Street Fighter 2. Let me see what this is.
Zanqueef.
Oh, it's Zangief may be slow. His spinning is one powerful to accomplish what your opponent was within arm lengths. So now he's just telling you how to see. Here's the problem with these without like tutorials is it says like then you press the controller toward the opponent, down, and then up, and then punch simultaneously, which it was a 360.
Mhm.
But if you try to do this, you had to do it so fast you'd never do it.
Well,
The flame.
I mean, but at this point, you should know
I'm gonna
with
tell you this right now. The Dragon Punch was one of it haunted me for years because I couldn't fathom how you did a move that was forward, down, and then diagonal. I couldn't fathom how to do that.
you know.
I couldn't fathom that you'd like roll your hand down and stop diagonal. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, it drove me
Yeah?
insane.
I could do
Oh,
it.
dude. I love the Dragon Punch is one of my favorite moves in
Yeah.
video game history.
Yeah.
It took me forever to learn it.
Should we rank the Street Fighter moves next?
Rate the Street Fighter moves?
Should we rank those?
We could.
Like we did
I
the
love
Mortal
Street
Kombat?
Fighter.
It's so good. SF6 coming soon.
Oh, I don't care.
I'm gonna wait.
I don't care. 5 was such a stinker. I don't
Yeah.
trust them anymore. I think it's gonna be bad.
So Aaron looks fine.
Aaron's fine.
Oh,
Oh,
look at this howdy doody looking.
oh my god.
Look at Larry. Larry Wainwright is a 75-year-old's name.
Yeah, Larry Wainwright also sounds like a rich guy that like bought your parents' house and then throws them out.
100%. Oh my god.
Yeah, for
I love it.
Spawn and
My
Nintendo. Yeah.
favorite thing is that Joe keeps calling you Ricky. It's my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah. Joe was very polite. Joe's like, "I hope you don't mind him doing that." I'm like, "Joe, it's fine, buddy.
It's so
I
funny.
don't mind. I think it's very sweet."
All right, Larry Wainwright.
So, Joe, do you? Joe, follow me on other stuff and
Hi.
let's be buddies.
At Ricky. That's it. It's just at
At
Ricky.
yeah, at TJ. I don't think I'm allowed to do it here. Yeah, at TJ Del Reno.
Hi, I'm Larry Wainwright. How are you?
Hi, good evening. Have you been injured in an auto accident? If you have, please call Larry Wainwright.
Larry Wainwright always calls for a working lunch. It's like, Larry, can we just have a break? Bring your notes, bring your laptops. We're having a working lunch. Larry
Larry,
Wainwright.
would you like to meet Mrs. Future Wainwright? I haven't met her yet, but when I find her, I will take her and make her my wife.
Oh,
How do I get through the?
sorry. Sorry.
It's
Who
fine. I
cares?
mean, I don't know what game it is.
Jason Stangle. They definitely called him the Strangle, didn't they?
Yeah, I
Look
did.
at this guy.
I did think it was Jason Strangle.
Jason the Strangler Stangle.
He's got that thing that he's got a Wolverine shirt, pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that's cool.
But he has a necklace that's too high for his neck.
He's got
It's almost a choker
I
necklace.
think he's got a tight neck. He's got a big thick neck.
Yeah, I do want to bite his cheeks.
Definitely.
I do want to bite his cheeks.
You ever
He
tasted?
kind of looks like Pugsley in a cute way.
You ever tasted cheek?
You
It's the best part of a face.
know, I'd never kidnap you. Your body would take too long to burn. I'm wearing my Looney Tunes shirt.
I think Jason Stangle is hurt. One too many family puppies growing up.
Well, I'll tell you this: there is the Stengel brothers who used to work for Letterman for years.
God, is
And
this
they're like
him?
2 writers. Maybe Jason Stengel is one of the guys' names.
Get out of
It
here.
could be him.
That's awesome.
It could be.
It
I
could
got
be.
it wrong.
Could
10 of power.
We do cocaine all day long. Thanks.
I know, right? Look at the kid's like blowing his hearing aid out. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's got like an earbud 30 years in the
I
future.
don't know. Like, yeah, or a mushroom. He had a mushroom lodged in his ear.
I still don't understand how they couldn't actually draw a Nintendo or a Game Boy on these pictures. It's always like a generic thing.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It feels like they bought a like Shutterstock image
Yeah.
and they just drew it on there.
Storming for glory.
Desert Strike.
God, they love
Return to the Gulf.
Oh my god, were these
Oh,
real
Can we
fucking?
see, can we see the people?
Were these real?
No.
Lieutenant-
What do you mean? Are these real?
I don't know.
No. No one's named Xavier Thomas with an X. It's not real.
That's how you spell
How
it.
dare you? That's so dumb. Like, was Mario based on a real person? Like
No,
y-
Lieutenant
yeah.
Xavier Thomas. Actually, yes, he was based on their plumber that worked, or the landlord, or something like that.
Oh,
The superintendent.
All around. So you got Chris Timmery. Go down, please.
So is a good choice for all around skills. She isn't the best sharpshooter, but she'll keep you in the fight.
Oh, good for her.
Carlos Valdez, Dave,
Valdez.
Eric. They really very diverse staff here.
It is diverse.
Good for them.
Keith Michaels seems like a wrestler.
Look at this guy, Dave Eric. He's got a rep as a wild man. The result is that he isn't reliable on the winch.
I
If
love
he's
that.
collected the quick winch, he'll do okay.
I love that. One of my favorite. I used to work with this guy named Scott when I worked for Comcast as an installer.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite things is he used to call people wild man all the time. It was just the most. I loved it. It's like, oh, you wild man. What are you doing? What are you doing, wild man? So fun.
I love this. Like, hey, can I be Carlos Valdez? Yes, but not right away because he's the best co-pilot available. First, you'll have to rescue him from a downed plane near a POW
Yeah.
camp.
First, you got to save him. Then you
Right.
can use him.
So yes, Valdez rules. Timmery, the woman's the worst. I don't like that. He's a loner. He's the best sharpshooter available. When the fighting gets heavy, he's a good choice for co-pilot.
Good for him. Of course, it is the nice
These
white man.
games, I doubt this game was good. It
No,
seems like
it looks like crap.
it's an isometric bullshit that they were doing in the Atari days, you know?
Yeah, it's like whatever.
Quick winch.
Bagpipes. That game literally screamed bagpipes from Baghdad.
Zippity splat. Love
Here we
this.
go.
So yeah, so these are actual screenshots, by the way, from the game.
Pretty good graphics.
Pretty good. Are you kidding me?
Pretty
It's
good. All right.
incredible.
I'm
It's
sorry. I thought
incredible.
they're great graphics. What do you want from me?
I want you to just admit these are great graphics.
Great graphics. So you
Um,
wouldn't get it from Nightmare on Elm Street. You wouldn't get
I
it.
wouldn't. So this is
You wouldn't. You can't even go to carnivals.
so
So
again, good game, really hard though. You have to fly around, collect flags, and eat birdseed for dash. Like you'd want this invincibility shield because if not, you'd run into Coyote or his traps, and it was really hard. And Roadrunner wouldn't just stop on a dime. You had a break, but he would go "Rrrr," like a cartoon.
yeah.
So it was actually pretty hard to
So you were
navigate
the
these.
road runner running away from Wile E. Coyote.
Correct. I hate when people don't know his actual name. I know it's stupid. It really actually bugs me.
What do you mean that people don't know it's Wile E. Coyote?
Yeah, people think this is Wiley
A
Coyote.
Wile E. Coyote. I mean, that's
Yeah,
what. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's
yeah,
Wile E. Yeah.
yeah.
I had
But
that
great.
candy, my dad or Looney Tunes. All right, good joke.
Yeah, it's a really good game. It's
I was
just it's
hoping that you got, when he said, his dad. So it seems like his dad's still hanging out. Great. But they gave
okay.
a lot. That's good. Great, Joe. Takes you back to 2000s, buddy.
Yeah,
The aughts, they say.
you could jump
Now
really
that's what I
high.
call music.
Yeah, takes me back. I want
Remember
to. I should play this with like cheats, with like unlimited, with like invincibility.
Unlimited Lives, you mean?
Yep.
Check it
I
out on
should,
follow on podcast networks. Just kidding. It doesn't exist anymore.
this does
You
take me
go
back
watch
because yeah, I played this a shit ton. I never beat it though.
Coyote.
I made it pretty far. I gotta believe I made it pretty far. But
Mm.
yeah,
I don't
good
think I
game.
ever rented it. It might have been a game that I would always see when I went to Blockbuster
Yeah,
to rent it, and then I
great.
probably I had to have rented it once, and maybe I
Sure,
was like, "Nyeh."
sure. Marvin the Martian's in it. Yeah, yeah. It was a great graphics. Sorry, great fan service. Great sound effects. My nose is running.
Cameos. Marvin the Martian, the Green Bird Martians.
What's the matter? You tired, Teach?
Yeah.
Tired, Ricky?
I'll be on. Ricky's very tired. I mean, I just did
Look at this board. Like, look at this nonsense.
it looks like a circuit board. It looks so
This
bad.
looks like the Battletoads sewer level,
No,
which is the hardest level in video
no,
games.
no, Brian. Can I be very blunt with you? No, thank you.
Seriously. What else we got?
Seriously. Whoa, that guy looks like you.
Stomachus, emptius, coyote, dinnerus, nuttus. So
Uh,
this is here's the poster. No kid wanted this poster.
no,
Lost Vikings.
the Lost Vikings. Oh boy. Whoa.
Coming soon to your Super NES from Interplay.
Oh, Interplay. Oh, do you like Vikings, young man? Brr.
So, had this game too. I had Spider-Man Arcade Revenge. Played it all the time. Very difficult game. Very
Hannah
hard.
says Vikings are so cool, and
Huh?
you are correct.
Wait, what was it? What was that show? I told you about this show.
Sewer
Norse
Shirts.
Norseman.
Yeah.
Not the Norseman. Norseman. I think it's
Oh
on
yeah,
Netflix.
yeah. It was a comedy. Yeah, I watched it.
One of the funniest.
Did it not? Did it not come back?
I don't know, but it's one of the funniest shows you'll watch.
It
It's on
really was
Netflix.
funny.
It's called The Norseman, and
It's
it's
fun. Hannah,
so
you
funny.
should check it out if you like comedy and Vikings. It was
God,
it was
it's
a very weird funny
hysterical.
show. I don't know where to find it though.
It's on Netflix.
Spider
So
Dash.
this one, you'd pick. Each hero had their own level, right?
Yeah.
And they were pretty hard. There's some that were kind of easy, some that were hard. But oh wait, hold on. You know, what just came back to me. I played this so much. Storm's level. Storm top three babes, top three superhero babes of all time.
Nice.
Her level filled with water, and when you die from drowning, she would let out this scream that still haunts me to this day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's maybe we can find it on YouTube. It is a horrible, horrible sound. Like
How do I?
ah, like just a
Wait,
woman
how do
screaming.
we do the thing? Am I able to? If I
Pres-
find audio,
Present.
are you looking it up?
No, I'm not going to. But it was just. I remember it was just really terrifying scream. And she would just float to the top of the water too, like dead. Like her dead body would just like lay there, and you'd be like, God, some
Good
designer of this game
lord.
hated Storm. Gambit, I love Gambit, but you'd run out of cards. You'd run out of energy to throw your cards. So then you'd just be screwed.
You'd run out of your kinetic cards?
Yeah. But really hard game. I never beat this one either. I should go back and try to beat this one. Pushover was like a Lemmings type, not Lemmings, but it was like a game, like a puzzle game like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
Good
You
lord,
found
I lost you again.
you lost.
No,
What
I
do you
got
mean?
it. I got it.
Okay, what
Nothing.
do you do? What do you?
No, it's the if you click it like hid the Chrome window.
Oh,
Go.
Gambit should have his own. Gambit was so popular in the '90s. I don't know what happened. It's weird it's taken him this long to be a actual character in a movie.
For Gambit, is he going to be a character in a movie?
He was awesome. He should be. We're saying like.
Well, he was. I mean, he was in a movie.
Yeah, but it wasn't. He was awfully used. He wasn't good.
Oh, he was terrible used.
Yeah. So
supposedly Wolverine's going to look way different in Deadpool 3.
I hope so.
No,
So
it said that. That's what Ryan Reynolds was saying.
Like with like the yellow costume. God, can you
Possibly.
imagine?
He just said like Wolverine's going to look way different than you've seen him in the other movies.
I hope it means his actual costume.
Yeah, me too.
God, that'd be fucking sick.
Dude,
It
Ryan Reynolds rules. He knows what he's doing.
He
now.
does.
I love it.
He's got Mint Mobile. He's a good guy.
Aviation gin. I drink it.
These are 3 separate Super Scope games, probably all very similar.
They're all bad.
No one cares.
My cousin had the Super Scope, and it just turned into something cool to pretend to play war with.
Right. Yeah.
It's like you didn't use it. Didn't work right. You needed the space to use it. It just felt big and wonky and weird. He lost the scope, like the scope part of it.
The actual scope.
The actual scope to the Super Scope. So then you're eyeballing shots like Luke Skywalker over the Death Star chasm.
That's funny.
Thank you.
Blow its head off. Look at this.
Oh my god. Violent.
Can't say that today.
Yeah, it's the woke mob kind of muck.
Win a trip to March Madness. That'd have been a cool trip back then.
March Madness.
Oh, look at this one. Terry Gross filled it out. Yo, we should go visit this guy right now.
We should.
Who's in Great Bend, Kansas?
Kansas.
Look at this. What's your address? RRI 200. What?
Oh,
what kind of name is that for a road?
Railroad 1? Truman Road.
Membership.
Oh man, I wish they'd put their MasterCard and it was just a credit card on there.
I would try it. I swear to God.
That would be so cool.
I would try something.
Oh, Joe said the Zapper was actually a replica of an M16. Interesting.
Jeez. He bought 2 things.
Two
bought volume 35. Oh no. Yeah, and 34 and 35. He missed them, so
$450.
$6.
Wow.
$450.
Was it just like back in the day there was no such thing as sales tax?
I don't know. No, there was. For some things, I guess there weren't. Yeah. See what else we got. Win a trip to the March Madness. Nestor playing Star Wars.
Well, again, just to fill everyone in, like Joe, Chatter, Hannah knows about this already, but just to fill everyone in, this is, by the way, count it, 3 comic books, even though it's 1 page, 3 comics in every issue. It was exhausting.
This was from day 1, though. Nestor's Adventure.
Nestor used to have Nestor used to have like a 2 or 3 page spread. Now he's got 1 page.
Mario 3 still in the top.
Shitting out a Game Boy in his gi?
What the fuck?
Oh, how do you fit it in there?
What is this? Why is he wearing a power diaper?
I don't know. That's something Nintendo was probably thinking about. Like, if we make a censored vest and then kids beat the crap out of each other in a game.
Oh, hell yeah. They probably thought. Is he holding a Wii remote?
Oh, we might have.
Look at that. That's a wed Wii remote.
That's a wed Wii remote.
That's interesting.
I think the Game Boy's like on a yo-yo string.
And
he's sweating green.
I don't know.
He's an alien.
These drawings don't make sense.
He's an alien, dude. I'm telling you. You think I'm joking, but I'm not.
How is Zelda only at 6 months when it's been in the top 2 since day 1?
Where?
Right here. I don't
know. Oh, 6 months. I don't know.
Yeah.
Battletoads. Strong.
Turtle 3. Good stuff. Street Fighter 2. Zelda. Turtles in Time. Nice. Mario Land. Battletoads.
Turtles in Time.
All right. Let's see. We
zoom in on these kids.
Players picks. We got Aaron Rader.
Oh,
classic gamer. Classic gamer.
Parted hair. Glasses. Button features.
I'm gonna say Corey Kaiser looks like an
Corey
asshole.
Kaiser, I'm gonna tell you right now, this
He looks
kid loves soccer, trading cards, and baseball.
and smacking his mom
Yeah,
in
and
public.
yeah, he's like, "Shut up,
Where's
mom."
where's he from? Snow hey, bro, Snohomish. All right. What the hell?
Oh,
Snohomish.
Bettendorf sounds like a ripoff of a bad, like, retail store. "Come down to Bettendorf's.
Yes.
We have air beds on sale at
I'm
Bettendorf."
from Bettendorf, more like Bettendorf, you nerd.
Oh, look, 2 kids from what's IA?
Iowa, you schmuck.
I don't know states. Comanche, Iowa.
There's like 50. How am I supposed to there's like 30 states. How am I supposed to know
Hey,
them
look,
all?
look, his name is Aaron. Ready? This is the sound he makes with this picture. Ready? Watch, ready? Oh!
He's a nice boy. He likes
He's a
turtles.
good boy. He's a good boy, like turtles. He like turtles.
Antonio Lucero from
Oh,
Alamogordo, New Mexico.
hot on.
He looks like he's making fun of the cameraman when he took the picture.
Yeah.
"Oh, really? Cheese, you asshole? Duh."
They're like, "Antonio, can you just make a normal face?" And he's like, "Yeah, of course." Right before it's taken, it's like, "Oh!" And they're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"You can't do that."
Wait, Steward Raven? What a name.
That's a cool
Wow.
name. I'm gonna be honest. That's a cool name.
Is that as bad as Larry Wainwright? Like Steward Raven.
Larry Wainwright.
And Christopher Dizon. Look at this kid.
Look how
Love it.
Christopher Spell. He has a huge underbite that he is forcing.
He's all tooth.
He's all tooth. Well, they both are. Stewart and him are all tooth.
Take 5. Game Boy, best games for Game Boy. Yeah, I'd agree with that. 2 turtles in the top 5. Hell yeah.
Two totals. Two totals.
Craig T.
Okay, so
Nelson.
earlier, if you were with us, like,
Hold on. Wait. We got Craig T. Nelson
oh,
first.
that's right. I'm sorry.
Did he
Remember
do some? Did he do something asshole-ish? Was that him?
what? I don't know. I
I
mean, he
forgot.
was coach, and he was also in. You know what movie I just rewatched?
Nope.
The original Poltergeist, and he was in it.
Oh, was he?
Dude, you ever watch Poltergeist?
Yeah.
The original?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's so good. Watch the original. Treat yourself. It's spooky.
I'm too scared. Yeah. The
Yeah.
link here was like a foot and a half long, so you have to stand right next to your brother playing
It's so
Tetris.
weird why they wouldn't just extend the wire. Yeah, I remember that. So
Yeah.
Craig T. Nelson, can you zoom in a little? See,
I don't really care about it. I just wanted to.
yeah, I just want to know what kind of games he's playing. It's always probably something dumb. He's like, I play Madden football with my
I
kids.
play Monopoly for the Nintendo Entertainment Console.
Me and my weird neighbor Brian McGuinness play Monopoly together over the Nintendo system.
If Nintendo were to design a video game specifically for you, what would its goal be? It would be great to have Nintendo
Race
develop this
course.
game for me in particular, since I'm always looking for my car keys or my dog. Wait, since I'm always looking for my car keys or my dogs.
Jesus.
What the
You imagine losing your dog all the time?
all the time.
Like all the time?
I'm always looking for my dogs. It would be fantastic to have Nintendo invent a game in which the object is to find misplaced car keys and locate lost dogs.
Yeah, that
No, it
sounds
wouldn't. No, it wouldn't, Craig.
that sounds really fun. I think you're crazy, Brian. That sounds like a blast.
What would it be called?
Sometimes I smother my keys in peanut butter, hoping my dog would eat my keys. That way, if I find my dog, I find my keys. Win-win.
Yeah, what is your favorite game? My favorite quote game changes on a regular basis. I've always enjoyed the boxing games, like Punch Out, but the Mario Brothers games became too complex for me.
Oh
My
my
current
god.
favorite is F-Zero. That's cool as a car enthusiast. I use F-Zero to help me with my driving concentration. I usually play the night before a race. I have found that if I can do really well in F-Zero, my concentration the following day is right on target.
Well, that's weird. I guess he races cars in his spare time.
He races futuristic cars on a different planet
Oh,
in
cool.
his spare time.
How would Mario fare as a coach being a plumber? Oh, he'd be in deep trouble.
Deep trouble.
Deep trouble. My dog just grumbled really loud. I think she's aggravated that I'm up.
She is. All right. And then here's these idiots.
So this is George and Rob. This is who we talked about, Chatter and
Yeah.
Joe in the beginning.
And they're playing rock, paper,
Yeah,
scissors.
if you see, like they work for the magazine, they work for Nintendo, but it's just as a boy, I don't want to hear two grown men just argue
Yeah.
about video games. And like I said, they were going for a Siskel and Ebert angle, and it doesn't translate to me. It's
No, it
stupid.
doesn't.
Warp
Stupid.
speed.
Pack watch.
Here's what I want to know, Brian. What are the packs to watch?
NHLPA hockey, which I had for Super Nintendo. NHLPA, John Madden 93, John Madden 93, and John Madden 93.
Oh,
Let's
93.
differentiate. This is hockey. This is football. We better put a caption in case people confuse them. But there's some great sports games for Super Nintendo. Obviously, Genesis had a slight edge there, I think. Sonic Blast Man sounds like the most 90s name ever.
Yep.
Doesn't it?
Really does.
Sonic Blast Man.
Sonic Blast. Oh, the Jetsons. Good lord. Oh, Ren and Stimpy.
I just started playing Happy Happy Joy Joy for my kids the other day.
Yeah.
And you forget actually how secretly dark that song is.
Oh, so dark.
In between, because when he's yelling, when
Yeah.
Stinky Whistleteats is like, I told you I'd shoot, but you didn't believe me.
Yeah.
Why didn't you believe me? He just starts
Okay.
screaming.
So good. Look, THQ Games, but it's called T Star HQ.
Oh, yeah. But listen to Happy Happy Joy Joy.
I will.
It's darker than you remember.
Oh, I will.
I told you I'd shoot.
I will.
It's
Oh,
so
look at this.
ridiculous.
What is this Japan Watch? Cool.
This is like
Let's see what it is. Once a year, there's Sonic Blast Man.
Of course.
Trade show. Ooh. Final Fantasy 5. Top Gear 2. Let's see. Power Monger, Sim Ant, Super Mario USA. The game we know is Super Mario Brothers 2, which has never been released in Japan.
Ooh.
Interesting. Oh, Super Mario USA is our Super Mario 2 over there?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. That's cool.
Barcode battler. It's like some old guy at Walmart who can't use this self checkout.
I need my Desitin. I have diaper rash.
Guys, the barcode battler is back. He has no idea he's scanning each individual grape.
It's the big scoop.
Ooh, the Super Advantage. Nice.
I remember.
Yeah, toys.
What is let's see, scroll up a little.
Dude, our favorite.
Aero Biz. Oh, it's such a bad game.
Hey kids, do you want to run a multi-billion-dollar airline?
Yeah. We're training the corporate jerk-offs of today.
Do you want to plan flight routes and set ticket prices?
Here, scroll up. I just want to see something real quick.
Do you want to find out where to put your gates?
Oh, scroll up. I want to say super.
Do you only hire women stewardesses?
You son of a bitch. Darth's for
You're right to not go to Japan, those commies.
Let's see. I don't know. Just trying to see if they have any fun trolls. I guess not. Pugsley scavenger hunt. All right. That's fine. You can zoom out.
You got any more Erebus?
No, nothing.
Mega Man 5, Sonic Blast Man.
Sonic Blast Man. You knew it would happen. He's back and extremely happy about it. Mega Man 5 pits him against Gyro Man, Gravity Man, Napalm Man, and a cast of many others.
5 is when I didn't actually own 5. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, but I didn't own 5 because I had a Super Nintendo by then, so I didn't buy.
Yeah, I didn't have 5. Look,
I didn't play 5, 6, 7, 8.
Look, Brian, bang, go up. Pow, blam, go down.
Sorry, where are you? Oh,
Pow, blam, and bagoom.
Okay, we've read how many comics in our lives? Thousands. Thousands.
In my life.
Never seen bagoom.
Thousands, if not millions.
But when I take a dump later, I'm going to yell, honey. She's like, what? Bagoom. Boom. Splash.
This is pretty cool. Sonic Blast Man, huh?
It's a Final Fight clone.
Yeah. I definitely played Mega Man 5. I didn't own it. I owned 3.
Yeah.
Super issues coming up.
Interesting. Yeah. Oh, the cards were great. I loved having these as a child.
The trading cards, we have Gargoyle's Quest, Super R-Type, I loved. Felix the Cat, Who Cares? Mario Land 2, fine. Kick Cubicle, Battle Clash.
Good side. They're just cardboard cards you did with perforated. You just like take them out of the magazine. Oh, look at this.
Oh my God. Domino's $25 million Nintendo instant win game? What are you talking about?
Get a free game card and free breadsticks just from ordering from Domino's Pizza.
But wait, what is it called 25 million? What does that mean?
You could probably
scratch off and you can win 25 million?
Or you can win one of these many prizes which equal $25 million.
I guess that's crazy.
Yeah.
9 million winners of savings on Domino's Pizza. Coca-Cola Classics.
You know what's crazy? Hold on. Okay. A medium unlimited topping pizza now at Domino's is $6.99.
How do you know that?
We order Domino's. We have kids.
All right. So you're saying that it was cheaper. It's cheaper now than back
It's
then?
cheaper now somehow.
That's weird.
There are times when we don't know what we're going to eat. We don't have food. We're just having a food shop and we get Domino's, right? And
Yeah.
I get more than we want just for leftovers, just in case. And sometimes we get so much shit and it's like $40 and we have leftovers for a week and a half.
Oh my
And,
god.
and it's like everything is $7 at Domino's. Everything.
That's
Get 12 things. It's not a lot of money.
That's so weird that it's more expensive then.
You could save money eating at Domino's every day. You'll die early, but you'll
Maybe I'll start eating at Domino's.
high-powered greetings.
High-powered greetings, Brian.
Love the Game Boy box art more than anything on this earth. It's so
Very
cool.
good. It's very good box art.
So cool. Hey,
Very good.
we did it.
High-powered greetings.
We did it.
We did it, everyone. We did it.
Oh, I just closed it. I was going to show what the next issue is, but sorry. It's fuck. Let me bring it back.
Just bring it up. I just want to thank Joe Krusnick Joe 1997. It was great to see you here, buddy. Please follow me on social medias on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at TJ Del Reno, and you can see when me and Brian do this again, or if I stream other fun stuff. Hannah Keen, wonderful to see you again. The best. Chatter, thank you for being a new friend of ours and joining the show. And just click that notification button on the YouTube of Videoizers. And oh my god, Mickey is creaming Pistol Pete.
Hey there, Mickey the Mouse. Thanks for the wonderful evening. All over him.
Oh, thank you, Hannah. Yeah, this has been very fun. Please join us again. Yeah, just make sure you follow.
Not mouse cum. Sorry.
Of course, thank you, Joe. Yeah, follow the Videoizers on Twitch and the Videoizers on YouTube, and then just keep the notification bell on, and you could know when we stream this.
Hold on.
And, yeah,
Joe, I'm no slouch either. Jeez. Can I get some love from Joe Krusnick or what?
Come on, Joe. Give him some.
Give me something, Joe.
Give him just a little.
Give me a little bit. I understand it's TJ Del Ricky, but geez.
TJ Del Ricky.
If you knew him in person, you wouldn't be that excited. If you knew him like I did, you wouldn't be that excited to meet him.
Pretty much a monster. I'm a monster.
Mouse jizz.
But this was very fun. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. And like I said, follow the Videoizers on TikTok, Instagram. No, we do have Instagram.
Yeah.
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. And then make sure you have notifications on Twitch or YouTube.
I'm going to print this up and hang it on my fridge.
So then when we stream the Videoizers, you get a notification. So just turn those on.
We're going to do it weekly, we think. At least we'll issue 50, hopefully.
I do. Yeah, we took a break and I did miss this, and it's very fun.
So I laughed so much in those first.
It really does.
Hannah, go back and watch the first 10 minutes. We laughed a lot. Creepy Santa ruled.
First time it's great. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
See you later.